So after seeing Saigon and my aunt and uncle's farms and my cousin's wedding, we were on our way to Halong Bay. We arrived in Hanoi fairly late. My uncle and aunt came along with us. They had never been to Halong Bay. Most of our family actually has not seen the majority of Vietnam, so this was very novel to all of us. My dad's actually never even been to the north, so that was really special. Once we got to Hanoi, we met up with a couple of friends from Denver that we have known for years. And as the four of us often do, we found a little bar in the heart of Hanoi. The next morning, we were off to Halong Bay for our 3-day, 2-night cruise. This was something researching the area that I had seen a lot of people do. It's highly recommended, and I completely understand why now. Halong Bay is about 2.5 hours from Hanoi, so it's a little shuttle ride, and then you take a boat onto your cruise ship. At least that's how it worked for ours. Like I said, when I was researching this was something everybody highly recommended. But most that I had seen were only 1-night cruises, and I knew that would not be enough. So I booked us on this 2-night cruise, which I'm so glad we did. Once we arrived on the ship, we were treated to lunch. And this right here was the little schedule of all of our activities for each day. This is our room after we settled in a little bit. We loved the staterooms. They were very beautiful and clean, and not to mention the view from everybody's room was absolutely incredible. Looking back at these videos, I still almost can't believe that we were there. I'm still in awe by what we saw. And I absolutely loved that there was a deck that you could relax on and just enjoy privately. Each room had a flat screen TV and a little mini bar, along with a closet that had really nice robes and slippers in it. Our boat also had a jacuzzi deck, which was really gorgeous. But one thing we noticed in Vietnam was that the jacuzzis, the hot tubs, were never that warm. And I'm not sure if that's so common because it is usually so hot there and humid that who would really want to sit in even hotter water. The ship also had a small little workout room, and then of course our favorite deck, the bar deck, which had happy hour each day. There was even a little putt-putt golf course on that deck as well. This was something we were all a little surprised to see. These people would come up on these boats with merchandise and food and beverage items to sell to the people on board, and they would use these sticks to give you your items to reach you on your deck. My brother actually ended up buying some stuff from them, which was pretty fun to watch. But one thing to note about that is they will hang out next to your room. So if you buy anything or you watch them a little too much, they will come and they will sit by your room for quite a while. Later in our first day, we did one of the free excursions that are included with the cruise, and this was a trip to the dark and bright caves, which were really stunning. You can either kayak or take one of these boats that are manned by a local. Our oarsmen provided us with the conical hats, which was just fun for pictures and filming. And in that boat, who did not get the conical hats was the rest of the family. That night, we were back on the ship where we promptly enjoyed happy hour. The following day, we took the other excursion that was again free to Viet Hai Village. They put you on a day boat. Never thought I would ever say that we had our own little day boat, and took us to this really quaint and unique village that I believe they said only had around 1,500 villagers total. Once at the island, you could either ride a shuttle or take the bikes like we did and bike to the main village. At that village, they have this here, it's called the Monkey Bridge, that people can cross. I did not show my family successfully making it across. I got a little distracted by the cat, as I often do. But the field on the other side of this bridge actually had several water buffalo, which was really cool because this was the first time we got to see them. We did have to cut that tour short due to rain coming and making the roads very difficult. So we were brought back to our day boat, where we were taken to a little beach where you kayak to that beach from that boat. You then have the option to hang out on the beach, do a little swimming, or you can just stay on the boat or go back to the boat to dive off of the deck, as my friends did. The following day, there was one more cave tour, which I actually did not get filmed because I didn't go. I could not break myself out of the room and the gorgeous views from our private balcony, so I just enjoyed myself and read while the rest of the family went and absolutely loved their time there. Then we were on our way back to Hanoi just for the night, where half the group got themselves promptly lost in Hanoi, and the other half of us headed to Beer Street, which is pretty much just a bunch of restaurants with tables outside.